The Conet Project, Recordings of Shortwave Number Stations is a 4-CD set of recordings of number stations and noise stations, mysterious shortwave radio stations of uncertain origin believed to be operated by government agencies to communicate with deployed spies. The collection is released by Britain's Irdial-Discs record label in 1997, based on the work of numbers station enthusiast Akin Fernandez. Original 4-disc edition, the Conet Project has since become somewhat of a cult sensation and counts many musicians and filmmakers among its fans, including Wilco frontman Jeff Tweedy, Melvin's collaborator David Scott Stone, Boards of Canada, Synthtrix, Manu Chao, The Besnard Lakes, Devendra Banat, former Faith No More vocalist Mike Patton, and director Cameron Crowe. Samples from the collection have been used in numerous films and albums, including Crowe's film Vanilla Sky, Porcupine Tree's Stupid Dream album, Jay Church's One Mississippi album, We Were Promised Jetpacks These Four Walls album, and Wilco's Yankee Hotel Foxtrot album, the last of which was an issue of legal dispute. Jeff Tweedy did not seek permission to use the Conet sample and Irdial sued for copyright infringement. The incident sparked debate about who exactly owns copyright concerning recordings of number station transmissions, but Tweedy ultimately decided to avoid taking the matter to court, agreeing to pay Irdial royalties and reimburse its legal fees. The Besnard Lakes have also used recordings from numbers stations throughout their album. The Besnard Lakes are the Dark Horse, and frontman Jake Lask is said to be a fan of the Conet Project. Kronos Quartet incorporated live reception of the Conet numbers into Forecast Unpredictable, a performed sound sculpture in collaboration with Trimpin. 10 years in the making, the piece was performed once only, at Montclair State University Performing Arts Center, New Jersey, in 2007. In keeping with its free music philosophy, the Irdial-Discs label has made the entire collection available for download in MP3 form on its website completely free of charge and encourages fans to freely distribute it on file-sharing networks. The project's name comes from a mishearing of the Czech word konek, or end, which marks the end of transmissions on the Czech numbers station. 5th disc, the Conet Project was re-released in a 5-disc edition in April 2013 with a new booklet, featuring detailed photographs of a numbers station voice sample controller, a Sprich Morse generator der HVA DMFS and one-time pad samples of the type used by the East German STASI. These are the first pieces of numbers station equipment to find their way into public hands. The entire 5th disc contains recordings of noise stations, which are not the result of naturally occurring radio phenomena. Recordings Disc 1 equals Disc 2 equals Disc 3 equals Disc 4 equals Disc 5 equals. See also, Field Recordings, Number Station, Shortwave, Lincolnshire Poacher, UVB 76. References. External links, The Conet Project, Recordings of Shortwave Numbers Stations homepage The Conet Project pages at Irdial-Discs, Irdial-Discs ADO12 version 2 a free and legal MP3 download of the entire 4-disc collection, IRDO59 the archive.org mirror of the same, The Conet Project on SoundCloud the streaming and embeddable version of the project, music by the numbers stations NPR story about Akin Fernandez and the Conet Project, the Conet Project discography at Music Brains.